How's it going, everybody? Day 2 of Worlds is now complete, and the main story, Throne Games. Pro players running it down and inting. Alright? Yeah, it happens in pro play too, not just in your solo queue games. First one right here, Rainbow 7 versus LGD. Rainbow 7 able to pull off the upset against the LPL 4th seed. The second time the LGD has been upset this tournament. We're going to look at two plays. The first one is not necessarily an int, just a bad team fight, but the second one is 100% an int. So let's see right here. Dragon is coming up. LGD just kind of succeed all the vision right over in here. Lungjin down here on the flank. Now here we go. Team fight is about to break out. Watch the Twitch. Camille goes in. They kill the Nidalee. But Twitch not having a fun time. Trying to get back there with the ult. Can't really do much damage. Lezo lives here on the Ezreal. 4 for 2. And Drake gone. Now, why is this a bad team fight? Let's see who the Camille dives onto. Drake is already gone. Okay? If Peanut's up here, Drake is gone. Nidalee, Spear, W, Q, Auto. Q, Smite, gone. Okay, Drake is already gone if Peanut's all the way up here. Okay. Lungshin goes in. Gets onto the Nidalee, but before his Hextech ultimatum even goes off, the Dragon is gone. That's what I said. Dragon's gone already. Okay, so they go on the Nidalee. They get the root onto... and the kick onto the Ezreal here. Ezreal goes forward, immediately ease backwards. There's nobody there to do any damage to him. Flashes back, gets into the bush. Jize can't do anything. Yeah. It was just a bad position team fight by LGD there. R7 played that really well. Leza especially, and Alone able to get big shockwave, big damage off, staying in the background blind, staying healthy, while the Twitch wasn't really able to do anything because he couldn't get the spray and pray. Nobody was lined up for him, so he couldn't get the damage onto the backline like he needed to. Unfortunate fight. Let's move forward, though, to the int. 45 minutes into the game. We're going to scrub it up over here. All right. Really interesting things happen right here. See, they take the turret, right? R7 takes the turret. They commit a TP to the stop side to match the Camille. But uh-oh. Ezreal, they see him. They're going to pick him off. Easy, easy, easy. Commit the quickness. Okay, GA's gone. They commit the Destiny Gate too. Watch this. This is actually a really smart play from LGD. Look at this. They leave him alone. Why? Elder Drake is spawning up there. They leave him alive. Look at his timer. 51 seconds. I know you can't see it up there, but that says 52 seconds on the timer for the Elder Drake. Ezreal is going to respawn as soon as the Drake gets up. And you know that both teams are going to be looking to fight as soon as this Drake comes up. Ezreal is going to have to walk down, maybe throws the ultimate out, but he can't do much else. All right? Now look what LGD do. They're going to push out the wave. They're going to try and get the Camille mid to shove out this wave so they can make sure they're in good lane states for this fight. Lot of vision on the side of Rainbow 7. Okay, look. Twitch is up here. Peanut's over here. Okay? It is a 5v4 because you got your Camille and your TF coming from the river. Coming from mid. They can come from the river. Okay? Look at how much vision. Look at Peanut stepping forward. Here is the end. Are you ready, guys? They fall back. Classic LGD right here. Twitch goes invis. Walks through. Split, 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 split. Twitch. Insta-dies. Lungshin can't do anything on this backside. Mark out of the fight. Peanut trying to salvage what he can to get out. Dead. That was a 5v4. Where's the TF? Shoving mid-wave. What does Twitch do? Just walks up into the team. Walks up into the two targets. The two targets, Twitch is a low range AD carry. Except for when he spray and prays, right? Then he gets large range. But if you step up into the two targets that can insta one-shot you after the Lee Sin misses his Q. Look at this. Insta shockwave. He's dead. He has the flash. He doesn't flash. Then what happens though? Let's say hypothetically. Let's say Mark comes over the wall, right? Pause. Let's say hypothetically he's able to flash away. What does Mark have? He has the ult, he has the flash, he has no grand entrance. Okay? So they turn over here and try to take down the two tanks, but then what's going to happen? They're just going to get flanked again. And where's TF? On the top side of the map because he has TP. But as soon as he sees, he tries to TP into this mid wave because they have no vision back here for a flank ward. He's trying to get the flank onto the two tanks right here. Just a bad setup. A very, very, very bad setup by LGD. If they pull this off right, if they execute this right, they keep Twitch behind the Rakan. Peanut goes in, tries to find alone. Longjin dives alone. They dive the right person, and TF, they all just dive the Orianna. And then they can immediately turn to Italy, and then they can turn to the tanks. But instead, Twitch steps up. Peanut tries to save him. He can't do anything because Twitch didn't react, and Kramer didn't react to the flash on that shockwave. They die. If they play this fight right, they win the fight, they get Elder Drake, they wait for Twitch's ult to come back online, they kill everybody. Simple as that. But they get greedy. Twitch was 6-1, 4 items. He gets greedy. He tries to go for the big play, and it bites him in the butt. Can't really say much else, but just a bad play by a very, very good team who just hasn't shown up these first 2 days in Worlds. They are now in a do-or-die situation. If they do not win a game tomorrow, then they will be out. If they go 0-3, assume that LGD will not make it into the knockouts to even put themselves in the position to get to the play-in stage, the group stage, the main stage. Unfortunate truth, but they've just played really bad. Okay, so now I want to go over to the V3 Unicorns of Love game. What you're going to watch right now is V3 win a team fight, then chase a Kassadin to all hell, and then lose everything for it. Okay? Sion goes in, misses. Whatever. Karthus dies. Not too bad of a gig for V3 because he does a lot of damage. They got the Orianna all locked up. Dead. They realize they want to give up on that. Kassadin kills the set. Gets the Herald. Now watch Galio chase. Great Rift Walk for Nomads. Ace just still trying to chase him. The silence. Great Rift Walk. Can't get the taunt. Way to stay on the same side of the blast code as him. Good flash. That actually was an incredible dodge there by Noman to actually step forward so he didn't go back into the queue of Galio. Almost dies. Not quite yet. Camille Gun TP. Gets a taunt. Was silenced. He probably tried to go for the E there, but he was silenced. He couldn't. And Archer's just going to get Hexed Ultimatum. Dead. Dead. Alright. So, what was necessarily wrong about this play? Right around this mark, you see the pings for help. There's a mid wave to be pushed with a dragon coming up. At this point, V3 decided to commit. Now, right there, that should have been a kill. Once he goes there, they should let him go. Because they can push this mid wave or send somebody down to this bot wave because you have the Sion TP. You can rotate the Sion down to bot to try to push this wave out to try and get this tower, or at least get the pressure on the bot side so you can set up for this Drake, because Karthus is back on the map. Right? Everybody's back on the map. Set's coming back on the map. Why are they... mid wave is shoved all the way in, yeah, so they got to wait for the second wave to come, and they're probably not going to get a lot of damage on that anyways. But if they just set up, or maybe since you got the Caitlyn, start setting up the traps around the dragon. Instead, they decide to make the decision to rotate to the top side of the map, try and send everybody up here. Barely lives. And even when they see the TP coming in, knowing that it's the Camille, or they should know it's the Camille because they should know that Orianna doesn't have TP if they're communicating correctly. Even though they know that it's a Camille coming in who's just gonna make Caitlyn's life a living hell, they still decide to commit. And they die for it. And guess what? Kassadin after that just runs away with the game. It's a Kassadin. You give him all that gold, he will run away with it. Let's see the item check when it comes back up. Item check. 4-0. 4-0. Okay? When he goes back, guarantees he's picking up his Archangels. He probably can pick up a Sheen too. Let's see what if it shows when he buys Archangels. Oh, just finishes the Sork boots instead. That is a strong Kassadin. That is a strong Kassadin. And he could have just been 2-0 if they didn't chase. But they chased. They give up the dragon you see here too. Again, just a really bad play. They could have easily just said, you know what? We won the team fight. Yeah, we didn't get Herald, whatever. But there's a dragon coming up. Let's set up our waves for it so we can make sure that we're in a good spot to get it, because UOL already have 2. But instead, they decide to chase a Kassadin who's already slippery, as is. Even if you're playing Galio, your Justice Punch takes a long time to wind up. Really, really interesting play on the side of V3. They end up losing this game. Kassadin just was fed, just running. Kassadin literally was running at them 1v5 and winning. That's how fed he was. Unfortunate game for V3. I still think V3 is a strong team. It's just I think their aggressiveness got the better of them in this case, and it came to bite them in the butt. But life goes on. V3 still in a good spot for Worlds. They're most likely going to make it to the knockout bracket with the way that Mad has been playing, especially. Unicorns of Love in contention to take the top spot in Group B. Excuse me, Mad Lions is not in Group B. With the way that LGD has been playing, V3 looking real strong to get into the knockout bracket. That was day 2. Very interesting choices. Very, very absolute bangers of games, though. This game started with a level 1 team fight. Absolute banger. Love to see it. Day 2 was a fun day, even though there were so many weird misplays and split calls. Day 3 looking to be even more fun because now money is on the table. Teams' tournament lives are on the line day 3. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you stick around tomorrow for day 3. I will have all the action again and look for another breakdown video at the end of that. But until then, hope to see you guys around.